I'm in Piccadilly Gardens, just meeting with the police, who are doing the usual, which is a pure stitch up every single time. We've made it categorically clear, that we do not want to see Antifa, we do not want to see Unite Against Fascism, we want a peaceful demo. Oh, here you go, look, she's here now. Hi, yeah, you alright?
Yeah,
You see,
I'll tell you, you can tell Tommy. I've just rang and spoke to the boss. They're going to have a conversation about it and then bring me back and let me know, so I'll let you know.
You see that statue there? Actually, what's the other place called?
St Anne's Square.
You know, if we went to St Anne's Square,
Yeah.
then there's no counter protest, there's no trouble.
Right.
So if we walk straight down that road past here and just go to St Anne's Square, because we don't want any trouble. And what I'm getting from this is that you're purposely orchestrating so that the people who wish to attack us are straight in front of us, which doesn't make any sense from a policing point of view. It makes no sense.
I think they'd be quite sensitive about you going to St Anne's Square.
Why would they be sensitive about that?
Because it's been used this week as a memorial site.
So they'd be more sensitive putting us next to lots of people who want to smash our heads in and attack us?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a sensitive place.
It's a sensitive
and again,
place.
it's not my decision to say. You said that's where you're going,
as a police officer, are we better off being somewhere miles away from the opposition, or are we better off being next to them?
We don't know how many people.
What do you think?
Up.
Okay, so why? Okay, can I ask why, when you've heard them, why when you said how many people they got turned up?
I've no idea. Like I've just said to you, my impression.
As a police officer,
I have got no idea.
As a police officer, do you think it's a good idea to put the two opposing groups next to each other?
Well, if everybody's saying nobody's come for trouble and they've all come for peace, then there shouldn't be a problem.
You think it's a good idea?
Everybody's saying everything they want to do is peaceful.
No, they're not.
Today.
No. Antifa have openly said they're going to attack us.
But the people we've spoken to in relation to this have said they just want to have a
And how many people they say they've got coming?
A couple of hundred.
So why, if they've only got a couple of hundred, why have they got an area twice as big as ours?
Well, that's why I've just been on the phone, because I didn't know how many you were bringing either.
How many were you told we're bringing?
Well, initially we were on about 60.
No, that's
and
not
then
initially. This week, how many were you told this week we're bringing?
A couple of hundred.
A couple of hundred?
Yeah. So this has grown and grown. Now you've just said a couple of thousand.
So Tommy didn't tell you a couple of thousand people this week?
No. Not a couple of thousand.
Yeah, I got the phone with him. Said 2,000.
Not a couple of thousand, because they would have made this bigger. I've just been on the phone, they're going to ring me back about
I did tell you.
A few thousand.
Yeah, not a few thousand. I said 2,000, and I rung you and you said probably 5,000.
Right, well again that changes it massively again. 5,000 people.
I'll tell you what changes it. No matter what level you're on, each other next to each other, it's just asking for trouble, which makes no sense unless you want trouble as a police force.
We don't want it.
So why would you do that then? Okay, so let us march to St Anne's, let us march past this demonstration. We don't want to see them, we want to have a peaceful demonstration. So can we go to that square, which is just 2 yards down there, away from this group, who are going to... Can you ask them then?
They're not my decision.
Can you ask them then? Can you ask them if we can do that?
Yeah, I'll ring them.
And then if there's trouble after this, then this has all been pre-warned.
What are you saying you want to do now?
I'm saying we don't want to be next to people who are going to throw things at us.
Where are you saying you want to walk?
Well, no. Have we got this whole square from the council?
Yeah, you said we got the whole square to have.
What I'm saying to you is, we don't want these people who are going to throw things at us and attack us next to us.
Have you had darts in Liverpool? Like I said,
From a policing point of view.
But what you're saying with regards to marching, you just said then, where are you on about going to?
If they're going to be here,
right.
we'd much rather go to St Anne's, set our stage up there,
right.
so there's no trouble, because we don't want trouble.
We'd much rather, if they're going to be here, we'd much rather just go
Not
straight past.
Here.
Yeah, we don't want to be next to them. We just want a peaceful demonstration. They do this intentionally, every time, intentionally. She's lying, I know she's lying. They do that intentionally, so how frustrating. Their job is to maintain the peace, and they're not trying to do that. They're purposely not trying to do that.
saying that if you want to march down there, then we'll just have to deal with it.
We've told her we want to march. Let's go on the stage. Anyway, I'll see you all in a bit, yeah? Bruv, Tommy, that's why everything I do with the police, you have to record it. So they just lie.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.